one of the things I've realized is that the more I give, the more successful I've been able to become. And you know, you've done a great job with your foundation. At what point do you think people need to start thinking about giving back? And what advice can you give, because you're actually making an initiative based on your own foundation?
There are two ways that you give. One is it is inherent in you to give. Then even if you have 2 shirts, you can give 1 shirt. You don't have to earn a certain amount of money to be able to give. The giving is a joy to those people who like to give. And to some people, it's a formality, it's so many other things. Most amazing story I'll tell you about my life. When I was struggling for work, I used to travel from Bandra to Chandni Road by train. And because coming from a more organized place, smaller towns, it used to be horrible to get into the train. So I used to go a little earlier, sit on the corner and travel. One day, when I went there was a person on the window and he was looking out, he was wearing dark glasses. So I sat down next to him and the train started moving and he asked me after some time, why are you so restless? In Hindi. So I said, and he kept looking outside. So I said, how do you know that I'm restless? He said, I can feel from your vibrations you're very restless. I said, I'm an actor, I've been looking for work, nothing is happening, I'm not getting any work, I have no money, no place to stay. So he said, you should wear a colored shirt. I said, what's the connection? I was wearing a white shirt. He said, no, you will feel better. You should wear a colored shirt. After about 7-8 stations, that man got up and walked out and he was a blind man. I was completely taken aback by that experience. But for strange reasons, when I feel low, I wear a colored shirt. And I feel better. So it's a matter of telling yourself. So all those experiences, if you look at it, you like to give. For a long time, I used to spend my birthday in a blind school, girls' blind school. I think you should start giving from now. Means there is no timetable, there is no scheduling for giving. And as you said rightly, that the more you give, the more joy you give, more joy you get. I think the most amazing thing about Bill Gates and so many other people over in America is that they give with joy. We have to learn a little about that. Giving is not yet a joy for our nation. It's not. Maybe we are just 64 years old or 63 years old country. So we are not settled with that. That has a lot to do with it. So I'm sure there are reasons. But giving has no time span. You can start giving from the moment you make it. I find it very difficult to believe that people don't want to give. It's how much can you take with you? How much?
I've actually noticed that. I mean, I don't want to say anything negative about this country, but at least in America, the perception is that the more successful you become, it almost makes you more humble, especially if you're rooted around the right people.
That's one country which worships success.